Hello, Programming 1 classes. Today is Thursday. It is April 2nd. I just want to give you guys an update on what we are looking at for closing out the third quarter, what you guys can still turn in, and what we're going to be doing heading into the fourth quarter. I had to talk to Miss Roberts and Miss Petter, and I've got the information from them about what you guys can still turn in at this point. So pretty much what we were working on at the time that school ended was song lists. For us, we had not hit the due date for that yet. That was coming up, so I am still going to accept that, and that's still going to be available for full points as long as you guys get it into me by April 8th, which I believe is next Wednesday. The deadline for that is now going to be April 16th, which is one day before the finalization of the new end of the third quarter. Song list, you guys can still turn in if you want to be eligible for full credit. Get it in by April 8th, next Wednesday. For stuff that was still pending, it was like late already, but the deadline had not passed. Things like swim team and the vector homework, you guys can still turn that in, but again, deadline for 16, that stuff is already late, so you're already looking at a late penalty if you're still turning that stuff in now, but it will still be accepted. For moving forward, we did have a couple more things that we were supposed to do in class with vectors and have a vector quiz and that kind of stuff. So to wrap us up for the third quarter, Miss Petter did make a new vector assignment just to kind of refresh your memory and have you guys review that information and give you a little bit more practice. Then she did also make an online version of the quiz and has put that up for you guys to take a little quiz on vectors. So for that new stuff, again, that's also going to be due by the 8th. That's coming from Miss Petter with her schedule. So I have to stick to that. That's going to be due the 8th with a deadline of the 16th. It's not a terribly time consuming programming activity, just a quick review on vectors. And that should help you guys prepare for the quiz. And that is online too. So for both of those new things that had not been presented to you guys before, they're linked in the announcements down below. There's kind of a summary of all this information down below. If you guys have questions on any of this stuff, please let me know. Email me through Classroom or through my regular school email. I think once next week starts, we will be holding online office hours. There's a lot of flexibility in how that's done. I think Miss Petter might be having like Zoom meetings. I think I might be just on my email, checking email and ready to respond to questions. I've given you guys some tips below on if you're going to email me with questions on your code. Please don't just send me an email with your entire code saying, hey, this doesn't work. Can you help me? Please give me some specific information. And I've given you guys some bullet points on how to do that down below. If you guys have questions about any of this stuff, please feel free to email me. The summary of all the due dates, deadlines for things that were late but had not passed the deadline, things that we were working on and had not passed the due date, and for the new stuff to wrap up quarter three. That's all posted below. And if you have any questions, again, you guys can email me. Once quarter four rolls around, which I believe our new start date for that is April 20th, we'll probably be posting for you guys weekly our new content, saying like, hey, try and get this stuff done by Friday or by the end of this week. And then we'll just give you guys new stuff every week and have it all done by the end of the week. And it'll be kind of flexible when you guys work on it and how you work on it. And we'll be available for help during that time too, either through email or through Classroom or something like that. Again, you guys have a summary below. The quiz does not open until Monday of next week. So if you guys can't get to that, that's why you might have to hold off until Monday. I think I'm going to push out the review vectors activity to you guys right now, and you should still have access to everything that you had access to before we left for the closures. That's your update for end of quarter three and heading into quarter four, guys. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will be in touch.